Hey, this is the Spear. Welcome to Train Valley. This is a new game for me. Apparently, you build train tracks to get trains from one location to another. Let's see, advanced objectives. So if I want to do extra, dispatch at least one additional train, build 46 or more track tiles, earn at least $5,000. So there's some additional. Drag the track. All you got to do is select build. That's up here, and then, well, I guess this is kind of a tutorial that you do have to build where they tell you to build, but you're getting the general idea. And the arrows in the tracks will tell trains where to go. So this red train, this one's going to tell him to go straight onto this guy. And he's going blue. I don't want him on the same track, so he will go, I'll send him down this way. Blue. See, blue will come down and around. You can stop the train and reverse it or start again. Alright. And this is really what it's all about, sending these trains to the stations. Now naturally it gets, why did this pop up? Did I do something wrong? Oh, there's a yellow. Now there's a yellow. Alright. Well, there's not a yellow. It looked like there was gonna... Is there gonna be a yellow? And occasionally they pop in more stations. Well, not occasionally, but they always pop in more stations. And there'll be more and more stations. So we'll send blue right over the top. And like it said, the faster you can get them going, get them out to the next station, then you make more money too. Although speed is there's taxes. I don't know why that's a big deal. Speed is the least of your worry. You don't want these trains crashing. You don't want these trains going to the wrong place. So here's yellow. So we'll build yellow into our tracks. So we can go both ways, left or right. So he's going to red now. Send him to red. That's fine with red. Alright, what's next? This guy's going to yellow. That's cool. Gotta wait for this one train to get out of the way, though. The train going to red. This is you know, for a fee you can send a train out early. Not exactly sure what that means, but get the train to the red town and, you know. So this is like I said, this is a cute little game. It's fun to play. You don't, it's not too intense or anything. There's nothing wrong with it. Plenty of fun for the whole family, I guess. Is that what they say? Fun for the whole family? I think this game qualifies. This is just the first level, so it's, you know, really what you've been seeing is mostly a tutorial, how it pops up. Just gotta make sure you get the trains going in the right spots. Yeah, it's really down to how you lay the tracks. Making sure that trains can go both ways. And don't get stuck somewhere. So that's level 1. Each level is just a bit harder. Train Valley. Let's finish that up. Mission accomplished. Get some stamps. Next up, they go by countries, or not countries, or regions maybe. This is Europe, I think. They call this. Do not allow it. Yeah, all right. So here we are, yellow and red. Well, now this one seems like it could be an easy path. Of course, I say that now and watch something happen, because something always happens to make the easy path a difficult path. There's green. All right. So I should really get green going on over there. Let's go around the tree. No, I don't think I want to go that way. See, now green can go to yellow or red. You want to make sure you get it in so it can go both directions. Because if I only drew it on a red or yellow, if I came in at a weird angle, then how would I ever get back there? Green to red. So you gotta make sure that, you know, well, you can't always make intersections like this. And that's one of the big problems. And sometimes you're just trapped. And that's when it gets really difficult. I played this on Twitch. That was fun. Also, these come out in different locations each time you play. Well, not the tutorial, but I believe other maps, they come out in different locations. When I had to restart a few maps, I did notice that they weren't always the same. I mean, this red one looks like, I mean, it could only really fit there, but there might be one over here, in different locations, and different colors. So you can't always count on red and yellow being together, so you can't get used to the maps. There are 30 maps in total between the basic game and the DLC. So like I said, it's fun. And everyone in your family can play it. It starts out a little slow like this. I mean, look how slow this train's going. But later on, the trains are much faster and much longer as well, which can often be a problem. Because you only got so much track, and if you got a bunch of long trains running around. That sounds a little different. You see how it sounds different? And it'll look different. The other one was a slow-moving steam train. This is a faster train. I think there's 1840. It goes through time as well. Green to yellow and red to green. Uh-oh. Keep moving. There we go. Woo. I was a little worried there for a second. Collision is not what you want. The trains explode. The track burns away. Uh-oh. Now see, now what do I do with this blue? Do I bring them up here to green? Do I bring them over here? I don't want to take them both directions because that's just a waste of track. So I'll wait to see what colors. He's going to yellow. So let's just do that then. I may not even need that. So if I need it, I can go both ways, but you never know if you'll need it or not. So why waste the money on track if you don't need it? Here's where they tell you when a new train's coming, when it gets to the end of the red. Yellow to green. Now here I'm going to have to stop this because this guy's going too fast and this guy won't come out in time. So I will stop this train for a moment while the green train goes. And then reset. You can also turn it around. After you stop it and let it come to a stop, then you can turn it around and it'll go. It turns around immediately, right where it is. So it's not like a real train where you have to. See, I did need that track. It's not like a real train where you have to have some kind of siding to turn around. Trains never. It just instantly turns around. Like I said, when it gets to the end of the red is when you get a new train. Or you can press. Not sure what you can press to get a new train right away. There should be a button here somewhere, shouldn't there? Who knows? You can make it have more trains, but it's just a lot of hassle. This is a real cool, relaxing game. Just a little bit of fun. Zoom in. See him closer. When I first got this game, I thought it would be kind of a railroad tycoon type game. I didn't really investigate it too much. I think it had a Steam sale going on. Had good rating, so I got it. Let's see, yellow to green. Happens often. Green to yellow, yellow to green, back to back. I think that's a game feature and not just bad luck. I think it's just to slow you down, because otherwise it would be too easy to get all the trains moving in the same way. By having them go back and forth along the same tracks, it slows down how much you can do. And the last thing you want when you have a lot of trains is to have to stop and wait for, a train going on the same track. So that's probably a game feature, back and forth. One more train? Nope, that's it. Oh, spend at least 60,000. I didn't do that. They have these advanced rules in here. Dispatch trains, but I don't normally do those. It's just fun to play the regular game. Let's do another one. France. All right, blue and red. All right, let's just build between blue and red. Blue. Red to blue is our first one. Now you can build tracks through these things, but it'll tell you how much it'll cost, and it's usually too expensive to build tracks through buildings, farms. 5,000, 10,000 each spot, 12,000. So if you can avoid things with yellow borders around them, you'd be much better off. All right, now see, this is going to be an issue. See how I couldn't come straight into this because it wouldn't come straight down. You can't connect those, so I had to go there and there. This is a little tricky. I've never seen a turn quite like that. See, now the trains are getting much longer, so this guy has to wait a longer time. And they're starting to come out a little faster. So, while the tutorial, the first couple maps are fairly easy. They're just trying to get you into the game. Later on, it gets most challenging indeed. Red to blue. See? Blue to red, red to blue. So, just has to sit there and wait. And while it's sitting there and waiting, the clock keeps going, so another train will be ready at the same time this one is. Just ramping up the... See, look at all the parts of the map that they could build other stations. So there's always room for, when they're putting in a new station, it'll be a random location. Here's the money they start out with. Well, you see, it was 3,100. Now it's down to 3,000. As time passes, it slowly goes down. 2,900, 2,800. So while I was sitting here, it was losing money. I'm losing $100 every few seconds. So you do have to get these trains moving. You make less money. The money isn't really a thing. At the end of the map, the money's taken away. So, but to judge how well you do. I generally don't worry about the money too much. It's mostly about just keeping the trains in line. Making sure the trains aren't crashing, and that's pretty much as good as you can do. As long as they're not crashing, you're doing a good job. Probably going to need to build that there. red to orange will come along here. Hopefully this one will slow down. Oh, I might need to stop it. Yeah. See here, this is go forward, this is turn around. Gonna have to build this now because orange is gonna go to yellow, which is all the way around the map, or I could build something here. You see, one of the objectives of this map says destroy objects, which doesn't really make sense to me. Why would that be a good objective, to destroy objects worth $20,000? So I'm not going to do that. So I won't get the stamp just because that one really doesn't make sense to me. Does it? Red and purple. Get right in this, and then we can finally start this one orange to yellow. Taking a long trip, that's for sure. Maybe I should have built that, because this is going to block up a lot of the... See, like yellow to blue now, and I can't go for a long time, because I got to send this one all the way to yellow. So I probably would have been better off building some track here. But why waste money when you don't have to? Purple to red. So both of these are now waiting. And that's when you get in trouble. When you got to wait on one train, now you got to wait on another train. So, you know, and in the later parts, it just piles up one after another. Train, 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 train. So it can get pretty hectic. Especially if you have to wait like that. If we were later in the game, I would have definitely completed the circle here. This guy's going to blue. And you watch when a train goes over those arrows, it can potentially change them from what you had before. So you always have to watch how they're going. Okay. This orange to yellow and red to yellow. And then we'll go see about this one. This one might be my last one, purple to blue. Oh yeah, it is. Will be my last one. It's just these 3 trains left, so we're done with this map, basically. Could have started that sooner. This guy's going blue, purple to blue. Keep straight there. See, now watch this arrow. It'll change. Yeah, see, it changed to meet this guy. So, I'm going to have to change it back. If I had this blue train, it would now go into red, so I got to change that back. It's just something that can catch you out. You know, you set a train off, like the blue one, and you have all the arrows going in the right direction, but if another train comes by, well, then you'll go in the wrong direction. So you always got to pay attention to that. This is the Europe map, this being France, with some kind of chateau here in the middle. So we got 2 out of 3. Didn't get 3 out of 3 because I didn't destroy objects for no reason, which I thought would be a good thing, but not according to the game. Da-da-da. Mission accomplished. Alright, so next one is Belgium. Build 100 track tiles. Boy, they want. So this one might be quite busy because they want you to build a lot. Orange to red to start off with a sheep. Here's yellow. Oh, we got it. Okay, we've got a bridge. The game builds you bridges and tunnels. Otherwise, you couldn't get across. So when you need one, it'll be built. Oops. All right. Red to yellow. These are still steam trains. So it looks like we might have another one down here maybe, or over here. It's hard to tell. Yellow to orange. Oh, there's blue. So we built down there. Blue. Gotta keep an eye on the money. 24,000. Because if you build too many tracks before you have the money, you might go bankrupt. So you don't want to do that. So sometimes you gotta wait before, making turns like that. Building extra tracks. I usually try to wait as long as I can before I build tracks because money sometimes gets tight, especially on some of these maps. Even though you're always earning money, somehow money is always tight. Blue to yellow, right up there. Pretty straight. So we'll be able to get this one off in one at a time. Orange to blue. Oops, I'll get that one. And if you've noticed, you only have to click the arrow that changes tracks. This arrow I can leave straight because there's no way the guy can make turn right there. He's going down this way, so you don't have to turn every arrow. Just the one where it's a possible turn. See, he could go here or there, so I do need to turn that one. Yellow to orange. Got a little bit more money now, 32,000. We should be fine. Oops, this guy right off the bat. Green to red. Red. And red to green. Ta-da! So yeah, so often they go back and forth, especially when they're long like this. Just to hold up the whole map while this guy's chugging away. Hopefully we'll get something easy like a blue to a green. Uh-oh. See now, so there might be something here, or I could build a circle, go down this way. That wasn't there, when I built this part, this wasn't there. Yellow to blue. I think I'll start this one too. We'll see. Yeah. Red to green and red to green. There's one right behind it, waiting to come up. Different locomotives, different sounds. See, now look at this. Faster, stronger, more cars. Red to green, and green to red. That's how it works. So this one looks like it's a little faster. Maybe catching up. I might have to stop it. Maybe not. No, I left enough of the space. That's fine. So I might not even use this bridge if there's nothing over here. Blue to orange. Orange. Okay, so I might build that there. And, so this might be, we'll see what's going on. Blue to orange. That's fine. Oh, to yellow. Yeah, we'll build down there. See, I might not need to connect purple and green. Oh, so this guy's going to yellow, this guy's going to purple. Might think about that later. Let's see where the next train is. Blue to green, easy peasy. So let's send that off. Orange to purple. Doing good. Uh-oh. See, there you go. I screwed that up. And now everything's getting delayed. But there you go. This is how easy it is just to turn around. Turn around. I wouldn't have had to build that track had I not messed it up. I was thinking of this orange to purple, and that's why I left that one like that. Oh well. So that's all you have to do when you make a little mistake. Just stop them, fix the track, get them on their way. Which, when there's a lot of trains out there, that's a lot harder to do than I just said. Sometimes it's really difficult. Purple to blue coming out. Yellow to red coming out. Gotta wait on both of them. And we'll get another train in the meantime. Oh. Alright, I'm sending out purple to blue and red to purple. Green, red, orange. Alright. We're starting to get a lot more trains, and these long ones, because I didn't build anything down here, they're taking up a lot more time. We should be fine on both of these. No accidents. Straight to purple, got it. Oh, and this is our last train too. Nice. So that was well, everything was well timed there. So we had one little mistake when we had to turn around that green train, but other than that, everything's fine. I guess we'll call it after this map here. Thanks for watching a little bit of Train Valley. You know, it's been out a while now. It's a slightly older game, but it's fun. It's enjoyable. You don't have to think too much. It's good with the family. You know, you got kids or a wife. Everybody, I think everybody would like this game. Train Valley. Do not destroy tracks. I did not destroy tracks, but I didn't build enough tiles. But all right. And then you get these stamps at the end. Like I said, there's 4 different maps. This is Europe, America, Russia, and Japan. Thanks for watching. This is The Spear with Train Valley.